feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see. What are the messages for divine feminine? Thank you, Spirit. We have healthy choices. I know that's right. All right. Healthy choices. Heart with a key. Okay. Someone feels like you're the one. You're the love of their life. All right. It's because you decide to make healthy choices in life. All right. You take care of yourself. All right. You only make healthy choices in love as well. If you feel like somebody's not good for you, not healthy for you, you cut them off. You distance yourself. But somebody feels like you are absolutely good for them. You like everything they need. Like a one a day. You everything they need like a one a day. All right, we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking. Yeah, this person feels like you're the one. They never going to stop watching, looking, stalking, honey. They going to keep their eyes on you till their eyeballs fall out. All right. I feel like whoever else is around them is just not enough. Something else is not enough. Other options are not enough. Okay, lightning. You know, nowadays too, we have those bands, all right? And you can look at them through the camera. They have the camera on it. So, you know, somebody might have those glasses with the camera on it, all right? Or something like that. It's another thing that's coming up here. Might be snapshotting or taking some pictures when you walk by. You don't even know, girl. Be careful. All right, we have lightning here. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Something comes as a shock to this person. You know what I think came as a shock to them? That you're not the type of person to chase behind them. Because that's the energy that I feel here. Very egotistical, prideful. This person might be extremely attractive. They're used to people just throwing themselves at them. You, on the other hand, you said, have you seen me? I'm not throwing myself at anybody, okay? If the person wants to be with me, then I'll know they want to be with me. Everything will work out well. It will fall into place. I don't have to chase anyone, okay? Yeah, so we have the runner. Exactly. Like, go ahead, keep running. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, if they started running, you say, go ahead, keep running. All right, I'm not chasing you. You don't have to worry about me chasing you. Okay, let us see here. Thank you, Spirit. We have love. Yeah, see, from you not chasing them, from you loving yourself, making healthy decisions. Person's like, oh, I love you so much, you know, because it's what they're used to. They're used to people chasing behind them and willing to kiss the ground that they walk on. You said, have you earned that? Okay, but this person does love you. It's a lot of love here between you and this person, it seems. Okay, it's just a matter of them getting right, acting right, and staying right. That's the energy I'm feeling from you, because the girl's sitting here with her popcorn. The reason she's doing that is because it's like, you know, la da da da, when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready, because right now I'm making healthy choices in love and in life. I'm showing myself love, showing myself a lot of care, and I'm very happy right now. So if something is going to come in, throw it off. Like, for example, the sunglasses card talks about gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So a person would try to like deny whatever the truth is. You call them out on something. Oh, no, that's not this. That's not that. Okay, I don't have time for this. That's not healthy. You understand what I'm telling you? So back to my popcorn. Okay, but the person is like, but I do love you. There's all this passion here. And I feel like you love them too, even though they have their ways. You know, unconditional love means I love you no matter what. You know, there are no conditions as to how you earn my love, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love you, period. Hold on, let me turn this alarm off. All right. Like, I love you, period. You know what I'm saying? That's just what that is. All right. But the underlying energy of paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay. Yeah. So this person is like, this is my paradise, or it has potential to be my paradise if I, you know, play my cards right, if I treat them a certain type of way. Because that's the thing, you're not about to tolerate the disrespect. That's been coming up a lot. Disrespect meaning what? Gaslighting. That's disrespectful. Saying one thing, doing something else, making it seem like a person is crazy when they bring it to your attention. Stop playing games. That's an insult to one's intelligence. Okay, so let's see, what messages do we have here for our feminine? Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? We have too late. Oh, shoot. Yeah, see, and it came out underneath healthy choices. They might be too late here. Okay. These people love doing stuff and thinking they got all day, every day. No, you don't. Okay, we have wish. You don't have all day, every day to make it up. If you do something, you know you need to make it up right then, make it up right then. We have GPS. I'm telling you, this person, because they desire you so much and they feel like they've run out of time with you, you're not giving them no attention. This person is about to pop up on you. Yeah, see, I miss you. Says, I miss you. All right, they're not playing. They about to pop up on you. Why? Because you said, look, too late. I don't have time for this. All right, I don't have time for this. You're not responding. You're not, you know, giving them no, no insight as to if the two of you are still going to be together or not. All right, so this person is like, but this is the one, you know. I want them to see that they're the one. So here's the thing. They're going to have to show you then. I feel like they're going to be getting in the car coming towards you because this person is losing sleep. Look, they losing sleep, feeling like shit. It says worried, replaying events, thinking about you. I miss you. Okay, yeah. Ciao. All right, let's see. What's it is for our feminine, y'all. Okay. So we have self-love. Like I said, you're showing yourself the love. All right, tending to your family, your loved ones, and you. You like, I don't have time for this. This person wanted to disrespect me, wanted to play in my face, whatever it was, wanted to gaslight. Okay. Blocked. Okay, so now they're calling you spam, texting you spam. All right, pop the question. All these things look similar, don't it? That's because that's how these masculines that are in this energy, if you can relate to these storylines that we've been picking up on as of late, that's how they feeling. That's they going through. All right, bumping heads. The two of you keep bumping heads. Oh, she's so pretty. Look like Jill Scott a little bit. Aw. All right, yeah. So the two of you could be bumping heads, you know. And it's because of that, you know, you like, look, I know what you said. I know what you did. You're excellent. I mean, your memory could be excellent. Okay. This damn Mercury retrograde and Kianti and Mercury retrograde. We have not been friends. All right. But anyway, it's because of the speaking thing. And y'all know Mercury is my planet. That's my ruler. So me and Mercury, I'm about to put Mercury in a little chokehold in a second, in about 2 seconds. But, yeah. So this person, you know, they miss you. They love you, but you may feel like, they say one thing, do something else. You're like, I know exactly what happened. My memory is excellent. Stop trying to play with me. Stop trying to play games. You get what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that can cause mental health issues. All right. So again, it's giving narcissists. Like, they want to try to paint a different picture, or they want you to believe what they want you to believe. No, I'm going to believe the truth. If you don't get about my face. All right. So that's the backstab energy there, you know? So again, maybe they didn't know who they were dealing with. All right. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. Okay. They didn't know who they were playing with. They thought maybe they was playing with somebody who was weak. You know, even now, the way that you are, like, maybe treating them is making them feel like, oh, no, you've changed. No, you haven't changed. You haven't changed at all. I still feel the sweetest, most lightest, most bubbly energy coming from you. It's just that they don't have access to that. That's it. So they feel like you changed. No, you have not. You just no longer have access to it because you played in my face. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know, a person doesn't get to just be disrespectful with me. I don't know how other people do. You know what I'm saying? But that's their business. You know, if you get access to all this, this is paradise. This right here. Okay. And so you get access to paradise and you say, oh, to hell with it. Okay, well, shit. You know, it's not for you. So now the person over here trying to do everything in their power to cope, drinking, smoking, sexing, you know, whatever they can to try to cope with this. Look, getting readings. Some of them, a lot of them have been getting readings. All right. Because you block them. You're not talking to them. They don't know what's up. All right. Speaking of that, what time is it? Okay. Make sure I'm on time for my readings today. Okay. So, yeah. A lot of them are getting readings. Yeah. Pop the question. Listen. Whoever they talking to, we have romance and pop the question. Whoever they're talking to was like, that's your twin flame. I don't know if you know what a twin flame is, but that's your twin flame. This is how they feel about you or felt about you. This is where they are right now. These people that are looking at this person, they probably ask, like, is there anybody interested? Yeah, there are people that are looking at this person. They're interested too. They see them a certain type of way too. This is what has this person going through it. Trying to numb the pain, trying to do everything they can because that wasn't working. Okay, let me get readings, get the readings. Now it's making it worse. Let me go find a ring. If they don't have the money for the ring, that's where the going broke energy is coming from. You know, it's a lot going on with that. Okay, where a person is trying to go above and beyond to prove themselves to you because they know that they messed up. Okay, it's that feeling like ish. Yeah, they feel like ish because they said to you, hey, my way or no way. You said the no way. Okay, because it's not going to go your way or no way. Then it's no way. And they got the nerve to be a thug or a bad boy in the streets or whatever they got going on, child. Okay. All right. That might be your thing because it's come up multiple times. All right. You might be a bad girl. That might be their thing. They could be a good guy. You're a bad girl. Complete opposite. Maybe they've never dated nobody like you before, you know, but they could also be vice versa. You know, maybe they dated, like, you know, the fake versions. You know what I mean, y'all. You know what I mean. The ones that think it's just simply about appearance, not your mindset, your attitude, your personality, like all of that. The total package is what makes you a bad bee, a queen bee. You get what I'm saying? It's not just your physical appearance. That's a part of it. It's a little part of it. You know what I'm saying? But the major part. All right. So then we have Jezebel. Yeah. They could have been like having a Jezebel spirit on them as well. That's been coming up. And I said that men can have Jezebel spirits. Okay. And so they was out here, like I said, whatever they could do to try to forget about you. Maybe they treated you like that was who and how you are. You said, oh, you got the wrong idea. Goodbye. You know, like, okay, you got this messed up. You have some people out here, you get what I'm saying, that do how they do. It's nothing wrong with that. Do it. Love it. Do it. Right? However, not everybody. Okay? Not everybody is just loosey-goosey. Okay? So you can't treat everybody like that's how they are. And the moment you treat a divine feminine like, oh, you loosey-goosey. Oh, nigga, you clearly bumped your head somewhere. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm picking up on that. Like, even if they didn't say it to you, it's the fact that they're used to dealing with certain types of women. And so they just assume, and that was the biggest mistake. Like, yes, my friend, law of assumption can be your friend, but this time it wasn't. It was not your friend this time. You assumed the worst. Okay? Yeah, goodbye. You said bye later for this. All right, this right here, this where I'm at. Whole wife, okay? You don't treat me like this because they have that spirit on them, and that's what they're used to. So then we have karmic ties. They had karmic ties, top that off. You get what I'm saying? Karmic situations, things like that with other Jezebels or what have you. All right, so they didn't know, you know. We have spell, love. Yeah, so now they're paying for spell work, getting readings. This is the stuff that's been coming out a lot, y'all. All right, it could also be karmics that are doing spell work or getting spell work done. Why? Because they feel like the person is not interested in them. You know, maybe they checked their GPS or saw on a GPS that they've been driving by your house for some of you. If you live in the same area, they already been riding by. Okay, so, child, for those of you at a long distance, they are thinking of getting in that car and driving that you know, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus hours, however long it takes. All right, they're like, I'm willing to do it. Okay, child, this is my thing. If a person is in love, they'll do anything. If a person don't love you, they won't do shit for you. So that'll tell you everything that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? When they don't love you, they don't do shit for you. Nothing. You hear me? Not a thing. They do nothing for you when they don't care about you. Nothing. Nothing at all. You get what I'm saying? They don't even give you $5, sweetheart. You understand what I'm telling you? So if a person ain't never did nothing for you, nothing, yeah, that man don't like you. Because a man that like you is going to find a way to do it. For example, what have we been seeing in a reading? We see that a person could be going through financial hardships because of whatever they went through with karmic situation. But because they don't want to lose their feminine, they're about to break the bank, whatever may remain in the bank, get loans if they have to, whatever they feel like they got to do to pop this question to their feminine because they really love this feminine. You understand? If a person is not coming like that, they don't really love you for real. You see what I'm saying? Because a person's going to do whatever they have to do for the person they love. A woman or a man. A woman who loves a man will get her ass in the car and drive just the same way. You know what I mean? If a man wouldn't do that for you, that man. You understand me? Like, that's how I feel. Because, no, not everybody deserves everything. Okay? So, yeah, we have no strings. And that's what it was. All right? They could have been on some, they don't want no strings attached. You said, all right, I'm good. And now they're going crazy and getting readings and having spell work done and all this other shit. It's like, nope. They moving reckless. They moving real reckless. And it's because they realize you're a healthy choice, a healthy lover. They feel like you're the one that they let get away. They should never did that. Basically, that's what I get. Doing a lot of drinking to try to numb the pain. This is a thug again. We have guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong, ashamed. So they know they're in the wrong. That's what it is. They know they're in the wrong. You didn't deserve this. You're not a hoe. You're not a Jezebel. You're not a slut. You're not a little, yeah, you're not a little, what they call it? Little shit. What they call it? Don't call me none of that, okay? I'm grown. Don't call me none of that. Yeah, we twin flames. Okay? Twin flame. Don't call me none of that disrespectful stuff. What's wrong with you? Alright. Secrets. Yeah, that's the thing. They try to keep everything a secret. You turned your back. You said, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Could also be that they were engaged. They popped a question to somebody else and was treating you like, well, and shit. You know, take that if it resonates with you. But again, see, married. So when you turn your back, you got married to somebody, and then they'll be fucked up over you. But here's the thing. You don't treat... Oh, God. This is just so sad. That's all I have to say. This is so sad, okay? Because y'all got to keep in mind that I'm here for you, feminine, yes, but I'm here for masculine, too. Like, I have masculine clients, y'all, and I'm here for masculine. You feel me, masculines in the back of the bag? I feel you, man. Yeah, you messed up. Okay? Anybody else going to tell you? We're going to tell you, dude. What the fuck was you doing? Okay? You treated a real one like what again? What was going on, my dude? Like, what was happening? We don't need no love spells. Come book blue. Let me show you what you really need to do. We're not doing no love spells to fix something that you messed up. We're not doing that. You know what we are going to do? We're going to have you do things the right way to show your person that you really care about them, so that you can get what you want out of the situation with your person. If that's really what you want, if you really know you messed up, if you're really willing to accept accountability and really, really come into union with your person, then book blue today. But if you just want somebody that's going to try to help you bend the will of somebody that doesn't want to be somewhere because you messed up, instead of you trying to rectify the situation the right way, then go and book somebody else, child. But this ain't it. All right, so we have love, hate. Yeah, that's how you start to feel. You're like, damn, do you love me? Do you hate me? Do you hate to love me? Love to hate me? You didn't know. So now they're ashamed. They feel like crap. Okay. It could be a karmic somewhere doing love spells too. Yeah, feeling like ish. All right, underlying energy funeral. Because they think that you're, you know, first of all, your spiritual gifts put you on to a lot of what's happening all the time. So you pick up on a lot of these things. And with the funeral card, it's like you're just trying to end it. They feel like you're just trying to end things. And again, it just keeps going back to them being so ashamed. So we're going to leave it right there. Left you hanging. No closure, no contact. Left on red. Okay, so that's the thing. They feel like you left them hanging. But that's after they left you hanging. And this is what shocked them. That they reached out. That they texted. That they did this. They did that. You said nothing. You responded not at all. We have massive regret. Yeah, they have massive regret now. Look at it. Bad business. Bad business. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? All right. Setting the record straight. Yeah, they want to come in and set the record straight. All right. They realize now this was not a Jezebel. Oh, shoot. Yeah, falling apart. Falling into pieces. And then we have expecting new beginning. Yeah, so they like, you know, my relationship with my person is falling apart. How can you help me get a new beginning? That's the spell work. How can you help me have a new beginning with my person? Everything is falling apart. You know, it fell apart. Something like that. We got police here. Something about police. And then we got thug. Bugaboo. Okay. So, yeah, they definitely going to be hitting you up nonstop, back to back. Okay. On every which thing that they can hit you up on. It's because they love you. Okay. Now, they may not be saying too much because they don't want to put on a show, but they do want you to know that they love you. So they're going to be reaching out, saying something, doing something, even if it's not much. We have in their feels. Yeah, they could be in their feelings because they think that you're dealing with somebody, but I also feel like karmic knows. Again, something about GPS. For some of you, they could have been at your house recently. We have depression, emotional intelligence. Oh, so because they can't get away with the stupid shit that they would get away with other people, they're sad, they're depressed because, see, you're emotionally intelligent. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if they knew who they were dealing with. I'm going to just say that. You're very intuitive and you're emotionally intelligent. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's because when you're into a person, you get like all lovey-dovey. Y'all know how we are here. We are mushy as shit. We are mushy, we are cheesy, and a little bit clingy. Because when I'm into somebody, baby, I'm on them like white on rice. You hear me? You hear me? Your name Rice, my name White. I'm on you like that. Nevertheless, though, like when a person crosses boundaries, they're disrespectful. You know, obviously a divine feminine knows how to stand up for themselves and know how to stand their ground. So in this case, maybe they just weren't thinking that's what they were getting. Well, baby boy, welcome to the divine side of things. That's exactly what you're getting. Okay. So yeah, they really want a new beginning with you. This person may see themselves having child or children with you. But again, right now, the way they're trying to go about it is not the best, because spell work is when you're trying to bend the will of someone else. That person is not giving you what you want, so you're trying to bend it. Now, this is also not the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, or the 10th time that we've heard somebody is doing spell work, whether it be the masculine themselves, whether it be they paying somebody, whether it be a karmic, whatever. All right. There are so many different ways to do spell work. Writing, thinking, speaking. Okay? It doesn't have to be the extreme. All right? Just writing, thinking, and speaking will do enough. All right? So somebody's doing something. All right? Whether it's with your picture, your name, the thought of you, something. All right? And the line of energy here is destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Yeah, so again, they know they fucked up. And they're really going through it. Okay, I mean, really, because it's like, I love you. Look, person ready to get down on their knee, pop the question. It keeps coming up. It don't matter what reading we do, what deck we use. It doesn't matter if it's a deck that I had 1,000,000 years ago or something I just got 2 weeks ago, something that just came in today. It does not matter. The message is the same. Not the exact same, of course, but the overall, like, yeah, they know they messed up. They want to come in. They want to marry you. Yep, that's the same. That's the same. Okay, because that's just what it is. All right, so let's get into this tarot, child. Lord have mercy, child. All right. Yeah, the Knight of Cups in the world. Here they come, making a love offer. The Wheel of Fortune wants to jump out. All right, but you feel like you're going through something with someone over and over and over and over again. So you don't know if you want to keep doing it. Like, this is a major decision that you have to make. Oh, we have the Empress. Yeah, they see you as divine feminine, perhaps the person that they're supposed to be with. That's why we keep seeing all these rings and all this other stuff, the moon. Yeah, they feel like you're the one that they're supposed to be with. And put it this way, in their head, they feel like, look, I'm that dude, I'm that guy. Perhaps you make them feel like that dude, that guy. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get it out, Mercury retrograde. But they feel like they're that dude, they're that guy. You make them feel like they're that dude, they're that guy. And then they feel like you that girl. You know, like, so you put those two things together. You know, that could be where they're coming from. We have the Page of Cups. All right, Page of Cups is I apologize. You know, let's reconcile. Again, you know, this is my ideal counterpart, what I would want in a person. That's the energy that's coming here with the Empress, the Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Then you have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. You go ahead now. I see why they can't leave you alone. Okay, you're like everything. Hello. All right. The Empress is every queen in one. We have the Page of Pentacles. All right. Page of Pentacles is like opening one's mind. So they're praying that you can open your mind up to reconciling. Give them another opportunity. The Sun card, because that'll make them happy. Okay. You make them happy. All right. They're working up their nerve right now to come in and speak their truth. You know. They're very ashamed. Again, full of regret. Okay. Six of Swords. They feel like you're trying to distance yourself from them. Stay, you know, like you're running away the world. All right. They're afraid that something is over, is done. That you'll never come back. That's probably why they resorted to the spell work. You know, they feel like nothing else is going to work. This is my divine feminine. I want them to come back. I feel like I'm meant to be with them. I messed it up. Five of Wands is conflict, blocks. All right, so yeah, it's like you're trying to walk away, you're trying to leave. This is the consequence of their action. They know that. However, they're still trying to block you from moving on or prevent you from walking away. That's what they're trying to do right now. The Star card, divine favor and protection. You're divinely protected though, so obviously no spell work is going to like affect you in a negative way. But this person can't help but feel like the two of you are meant to be together. That star flew out over that Wheel of Fortune. It's like I feel in my heart that I'm meant to be with this person. So this is why this is the one I want to be with. You know, we have the Eight of Swords and the Hangman. When I tell you they're stuck on you, or they're trying to keep you stuck with them. They don't want you to leave nowhere. They want you to go. Okay, the Four of Wands, they want you to be with them. Okay, they're like, I fucked up. I know I messed up. Please let me fix it. Okay. The Emperor, yeah, please let me fix it. Okay, I just want to be with you. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, this is working on things. I'm committed. I'm dedicated. Okay, I'm confident that if you let me work on it, we can have an amazing love. I'm confident in that. All right, we got the Knight of Wands. But see, this person could have been out here sex and everything, walking. Maybe that was very unattractive for you. Okay, or this is somebody that just always told you they would do something and never did. So right now is no different. Excuse me. They're like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. You're like, mm-hmm. You're like, mm-hmm. Or you'll believe it when you see it. All right. We have the Seven of Cups and the Devil. So it's like, apologies for allowing outside interference, other options, confusion, karmics, whatever it is. We did see that they have karmic ties. So I feel like this person has detached from karmic, or they soon will be. The King of Pentacles. A Hermit. Could be a Virgo, someone with Virgo placements, or you are. This person feels like if you don't say anything or do anything soon, they're going to feel like, excuse me, they're going to feel like, damn, did I lose them? Did I lose them because I didn't put in enough sooner? So again, phone calls, text messages, emails, things like that. And if you continue to keep this person blocked, that's exactly what they're going to do. They may just stop because they feel like, yeah, this is what my heart desires. But if the person is going to be icing me out, then what do I have like left? So that's why the spell work is happening, y'all. Because they feel like nothing that they're doing is working. Knight of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands. You feel like they took you for granted. They took you for granted. They took this relationship for granted. And there was a lot of assuming that this person did, and it didn't work in their favor. I tell you that. We had the High Priestess and we had the Eight of Wands. Yeah, but there's a lot of intuitive communication coming in from them. Why? Because right now, it's like you're not saying anything. You're not being responsive. You're not, saying yes, no, leave me alone. You're not saying nothing. So they don't know what's next. They don't know what to think, how to feel, etc. Okay? It's like, what's going on with my person? How do I get through to my person? How do I get them to see that I realize I messed up, that I apologize, especially if they're not listening to me. Page of Cups. The Lovers. Yeah, they apologize. Okay, they really want to reconcile with their divine counterpart. Want to come together with you, work this thing on out. They feel you're their ideal counterpart. You know what they would want in a person. Okay, if they don't know what twin flame is, they just know that they're very drawn to you, very attracted to you. It's your vibration, it's your energy. Excuse me. Page of Pentacles, Death card, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, so they're praying that you can still be open to a new beginning, because this is a transformation, change, rebirth. Remember the funeral? Instead of letting something die off, let it be reborn. And then Three of Cups, let's come back together. They may ask to take you out somewhere, okay, to try to have this conversation with you in person to make something right. Yeah, so phone calls, text messages, telepathy, asking to take you out on a date. This is this person putting in the work, putting in the action. If none of that works, then it's like, okay, spell work. I feel like a lot of them have already started paying for spell work anyway, or doing it on their own, whether they realize that they're doing it or not. Some of them do, some of them don't. All right, but this person just wants to make something right with you here, and they're going to take the action to do it. All right, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time, my love. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. Of course, that is the reading. Those are the messages, but you have the free will choice to pick and choose what you want to do. All right, so if those are your messages, you enjoyed the reading, give it a thumbs up. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. The information as to where you can book personal readings with me, purchase a deck, or any of the merchandise can be found in the description box beneath this video. Peace and huggies.